And this is our opportunity then, Tam, for us to talk about, why it is that we're changing the Energy Almanac to reflect the astrological new year.
I'll tell a really quick story. When I first
Yeah.
started with the Almanac back in 2018, it was really new to me, everybody. I mean, I had followed astrology, but not at the level to sit and be the author or publisher or creator of this book. And every year I'd work on this book. I was struggling in my head with it. It doesn't make sense to me because January we're planning and we're starting things, but I thought that was supposed to happen in March. And I really was very, very frustrated. And I thought I was broken. I was not understanding this information. So clearly I must be broken. And then eventually over time, I realizing the full cycle and Aries being the first sign and ending in Pisces, and Pisces, we wrap things up. It made sense to me. But then I have this book that's calendar year, January to December, through December. When Janet decided to partner with me in the Energy Almanac this year, she goes, Tam, it really is. Why don't we do it? Why don't we make the leap and make the book begin at the equinox in March and end on the last day in March? And so for the 2026-2027 book, that's exactly what we're going to do. Janet, I'm going to let you take over and tell about the bridge book.
Yeah. So in order to do this, right, because all of you have a book now that ends December of 2025 with the expectation that you're going to have a book that begins January 2026. But if we're holding off until March for the printed book, we have produced a mini book, if you will, a bridge book that will be digital and will include January, February, and March up until the 19th, I believe it is, which
Yes.
for 2026 is the last day of the year. So it'll be a little strange because
Yes.
those first 3 months of the Gregorian calendar year are going to be their own little book.
Yep.
And that way we catch up, and starting in March of 2026, we have a full year from March 20th, 2026 until March 19th, 2027. And that aligns us then spectacularly with the natural rhythms and cycles that the year goes through, right? It's never really made sense to me that January 1st was a new year day, right? What does that say? Yeah, 3/20/26 to 3/19/27. That will be the book that looks the hard copy book.
That will look.
And yeah, but there will be a digital copy available for everyone who purchases the book, that will contain those first 3 months, just so we can catch up. So it's a 15-month cycle that we've just written for, and
Yeah.
boy, don't we feel it, Tam.